haven't done a live work with me in a while, and holy cow, do I need to do this today because I've got so many orders that I need to work on today. So welcome. Hey guys, I'm gonna pull up the stream so I can chat with you guys too while I work, because that to me makes this fun. I want to make sure you can see my table and I'm not close enough. I have this like crazy little setup of a chair holding my phone so it can be plugged in so it doesn't die while we're working. Hey April. All right, there. Then I can get that booty light out of the way. Hey Maria. Okay, so today what I'm doing, why I needed you guys working with me, I have got these two huge bins full of samples. And these were pre-orders I did within my group to test out some items for my blanks that I have purchased. So things that I'm trying. Hey Shayna, hey Jenny, good morning, good morning. Is it morning? It is morning. It's definitely morning. Hi. Okay. So anyway, all these are items that I did pre-orders. These are all things that I got samples of from Alibaba. And if you watched a video earlier where I was just opening them, now I really have to monogram them and send them out. Everybody's like ready for these items to be at their door. And I really do. I love them. My intention was I was going to come down this morning and get them all loaded on my USB, and I haven't done that. So some of this is going to be flat out boring because I'm going to have to be working on my computer a little bit, getting some of these files, monograms and whatnot on my USB so I can put them on the machines. So that's my plan. I've got all kinds of different things in here. I've got swaddle blankets, I've got pajamas, I've got dresses, I've got apron, I've got some of the heirloom blankets and all kinds of stuff in here. I did go through and put them all in their individual containers or some people bought several things. So those are seersucker pajamas. These are some of the twirl dresses. So the other big thing that I need to do, hey Lucy, yeah, happy 4th to everybody. I hope y'all did enjoy your weekend. Wherever you were celebrating. I live at the beach, so 4th of July is huge here. Our, town gets taken over and I love it. So, it is great. And we had amazing weather for beach and boat and all that fun stuff. So, I hope you guys, thank you to all those that, are in the service and for all you have done for us. Okay. So, like I said, these two bins, I need to get this done. I need to focus. Two of my boys are at camp this week and my husband's out of town working. So the goal was just to do as much as I can to get all of this out, because I don't want to list a lot more in my group when I have all these samples that haven't been fulfilled yet. So this is my goal over the next couple of days, to try to knock out as much of this that I can. So let's get to it. If you guys have questions about anything, I am going to pull up on the screen. We can chat. Just let me know. This is just a work hard moment for me, that I do have some Etsy orders to do in the mix of it that need to go out. I tried to do the ones leading up to this week ahead of time, just because I knew, with 4th of July and all that it was going to be pretty busy. So I tried to stay pretty ahead of those. I've been getting a lot of back to school orders, not a lot, but back to school orders are what are taking up most of my Etsy orders right now. So if you don't have those things listed in your shops, go ahead and get back to school, because that's what's big right now. Other thing before I forget, if you have watched my video, please go do so now if you have not. The huge giveaway for the Everything and Embroidery Market ticket for you and a friend, plus 5 classes for both of you. That giveaway ends today. This is the last day you can enter. and I have over 850 entries at this moment. There's a way for you when you, go to the link that is provided in the video that talks about it. There's a link in the description, and it talks about different ways that you can add extra entries for yourself. So it's super cool. You don't just get one entry per person. If you like a certain page or subscribe to my channel, you get more entries put in. So it's just fun. It's just a fun way to kind of see some different sites and what people are doing. So today's the last day for that. So please go check that video out, and then come back and watch some more live if you're working today, and this can help you work as well. But yeah, last day, and then I think there's a grace period between when it ends today and when the actual drawing happens. So I will let you know. I'll make sure I post it in the community tab. So that everyone, I'll do the drawing live so that you can see who wins. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. It is amazing how many people have added their names in and that are looking forward to that. At last check, there was literally only, I think, 10 or less spots for the class that I'm teaching at the Everything Embroidery Market. So I'm so tickled that there was room for 100. So that's fun. So I look forward to anybody that has signed up to take that class. And now I feel like game is on for me to really get my content ready for you guys. So I'm super excited about that. I'm really looking forward to that event. I think that was it that I was going to mention in the beginning. I do have some of these blanks plus some other things that I am purchasing as a whole group. So if you're interested in doing that with me, if there's something you're specifically that you see out of here, I am going to be ordering it, as a large group order. So if you are interested in that, the face group for that is called Blanks for Embroidery. Pretty much boring name ever, but it is what it is. So check that out. That pre-order will close on July 8th. So I believe that's on Thursday. And then that huge order will go out. So check that out. I need to work now. All right, let's get to it. So, like I said, I have these two big bins, and I just want to go through them as fast as I can. So I had hoped to have it on the USB, but I haven't even done all the files in Embrilliance yet. So I will be working on that. So I feel like I need some background elevator music. Let's see. There we go. Just gonna pull up live chat there. All right. Awesome. Hey, Harmony. All right. So some of these things actually aren't going to be embroidered. Some of them are like princess dresses. So those were no intention of embroidering on those. So I'm really just going to be, grabbing an order, sitting down and getting the files together. The other day I did start getting some of the files together, and now I just got to figure out what these actually went to. Because I have them, I made all of these, and they are on the USB, and I got to figure out which ones, that they went to. So I have an entire Excel spreadsheet for all these because it was such a big order. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, this is like pages of Excel spreadsheets. Just on these samples that I have here, I was trying to keep up with them. So let's see. Some of the things I bought were not actually ended up being samples. They were just for me. So the tutu dress, that's, I think, what I started with. So now I just got to find the orders that have the tutu dress. Now, I don't have to do them in that order, but that is what I have made these for. So let's see. We've got, that's for tutu. Oh, that's for the rainbow twirl dress. MOL. That's for the tutu dress. Okay, so these are a few that I have And I guess just as those appear, I will be able to pull those. So let's just see straight out of the gate. Let's look for one of the tutu dresses is the very first one. So this was a 4T Pink Haley HHJ. So I think I already did that one. So generally the plan is when I do these items, or, you know, sit down to have a full day of work, I like to, you know, get on my files and get them ready. And I normally will put them in this. So, you know, I'll have this stuck in here, and I just didn't do that yet. I just did not have time. But I have, you know, created some of these. So this very first one I actually already have on the USB. Generally, a better workflow is I put the invoice in, I put the item in, I make the file, and I stick it in here, and then I grab it to go. But let's see, I do need scissors. So these are items that I haven't actually done yet. I did not specify on any of these samples an exact font or an exact color. So all of that is to be determined by me. So I made a couple of them a little different font styles so that somebody said, how big are your monograms for the dresses? It depends on what kind of dress it is and what space that you have. These are just sweet little tutu dresses. And this is the rose colored one. This is a size 110. What is that? 110 in Chinese is a 4T. It's just precious though. Oh my gosh, it's so precious. So I made it pretty big for this little upper area. And it's perfect. Oh, this is the Curls Monogram font. Isn't it? I think Curls Monogram font from Apex Embroidery. And this, let's see, just to give you a reference, this is, it's a 4-inch monogram. So that's pretty big, right? But remember, these are also going to be my product photos for doing these later, right? So, you know, I want them to shine and be awesome. I mean, I want everything to shine and be awesome, but, you know, especially when you're doing your product photos. So my plan is I'll do a few of these, and I think my dog sounds like she's stuck somewhere. I might have to go grab her. And then I've got my little mannequin, and I'll do some flat lays, but an item like this is going to look so much better on the mannequin. And I'll probably take it outside. It's a beautiful day today, so I'll probably take it outside and do some portrait photos of it, you know, where you just capture the item. But so this is the plan for that sweet little dress, or tutu. You can see it up close. So it's pretty big for that, but I think it's adorable. So just trying to figure out what color I'm going to do. Well, I thought flower girl dress. And so Megan, that's a good point. That would be a really good tag to use when you, you know, put this on Etsy. So you don't have to just say ballerina, tutu, flower girl would be cute. And it does have, there is a white. So I don't think I ordered any white. I don't think I did. Tutu, I got pink, black, pink, black, gray. Yeah, no white, but it does come in white. So that would be really good for that, wouldn't it? So this is a real small area. So I am going to, I'm just thinking through, you guys. I don't really have a huge plan. This will be perfect for this mighty hoop. And what I like about it, the reason the mighty hoop is a good choice for this is because right here where all of this tutu gathers, the mighty hoop will be able to just get it real good, easier than hooping another item. So I am going to choose to do no show poly mesh on this. I think that will work best. So you can tell I'm just sitting here as just a regular working folk, just thinking through, because, you know, there is no one right answer. All right, I thought my son was watching my dog, but he's not, so let's see. Trace. Trace. Can you get Harbor or put her up? That's like a window into his room. Not his room, but his, the men's den. All right, so yes, I think this will work good. I'm going to turn it inside out. This does have a nice, cute little lining underneath the tulle. So you can see that there. I'm just going to, I feel like I'm like slow-mo right now, but I'm just trying to think through what I'm doing. Just going to put a little spray adhesive on there and then flip it back. Okay. So hopefully you guys that are watching or working or doing something to keep you busy. I've basically not been working this past week. My mother-in-law was here and we just were kind of beaching it. All right, so I'm definitely going to have to be careful of these little straps. They do not get in the way when we're embroidering. Make sure we have enough of the frame centered, and let's just see how this works. There we go. Okay, I like the way that grabbed it. It grabbed, you know, the tool section very easily. Okay, I don't know why my dog is barking like that. I'm gonna have to go figure out what's going on. But I think that will work perfect. I might make it a little smaller once it gets on the machine because that's pretty close to the edge and I just don't want to, you know, mess that up. But that pulled it good and it's just precious. Okay, so let's see. So that should be on my USB. So now the question is, what color am I going to do that? You guys, so it's like a rose type pink. Like I can see like the gray one doing black or pink. I don't know. Taking my laptop in to see if they can recover anything. Oh no, Ashley! Did you lose all your files? I didn't see. You must have already mentioned that. I would die. There's no-show, the no-show poly mesh. What's the difference between the two besides one is fusible and the other is not? I don't use fusible for most things. I use just spray adhesive. No-show poly mesh is just going to be, it's a, this one's called Soft and Sheer. I can bring it a little closer. It's a cutaway. It's permanent. It stays on your item. But the no-show just helps it to not be seen when you're doing clothing that, you know, is light. So it's very lightweight. This is the one that I use. It's Soft and Sheer from Sulky. I buy it, you know, wholesale in bulk, but I still get this size because this is, I don't like huge rolls. Like some people will buy wholesale humongous rolls. I don't like that. I like to work with the 12-inch roll because it's pretty much the size of what I need. So for my, you know, like it's this exact size, right? So I just have to pull one piece and tear and cut it. I'm sorry. It's a long roll. So I buy these in wholesale, but I buy them this size. So this is, to me, the best size. And I do that for pretty much everything. This is the 12-inch roll of the sticky. The tearaway, same thing. I buy the 12-inch roll because that is the size that I use for most of my items. The only thing that I get in a smaller roll is the backing, the Tender Touch, because this, honestly, the 8-inch is the best size for that, for me, because it's you know, pretty much the size of the applique on the back of a shirt. It's perfect. It's less waste. And so to me, having that size is way less waste. Now, when you buy it, you know, there's a lot of ways to buy it, and You know, you can buy smaller things like these. But when I'm using like the sticky, you know, when it's, this is how this is 1 yard of sticky. But when it's like this, it's folded over, you have to cut. I feel like I just waste too much, but it is an option. And then, you know, this is a yard of the cutaway, same thing, the soft and sheer. And it's fine, this is a yard of it. But this comes in a long sheet where I feel like I'm wasting it. This is, to me, the best size. So just showing you some different ways that it's sold. So did we decide on what color? It's so precious. So it is a like rose color. So I don't want it to be like anything bright because this is kind of a muted, organic-y looking color. I'm looking at my color wall to see if I can get some inspiration in what colors I have up there. I'm thinking maybe like the silver might be a good option. Silver or gold. Oh, okay, April said that. Or maybe I needed teal, light gray. I actually said white. You know, I don't really do white a lot, but that might just be simple. The silver might be my whitish option, just because it will. I think I'm gonna do silver. For one, it's already on my machine, and I just think it will be good. I went on a machine embroidery course at the weekend, and she had sample packs of the different stabilizers for £5. I bought one. Okay, so I think we'll do silver. So I want to make sure I don't get those little strappies in the way. And everything is nice and tight on there. And this one is already preloaded, so let me go ahead and do that. I really do. I feel like I'm going in slow-mo, but that's okay. Just got to get started. Once I get started, I can get going. HHJ. Where are you? Went too fast there. See, now I thought it was on here. J. Now I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I put a 1 in front of it so it would stay at the top so I could find it quicker, but then I can't find it, so it doesn't really matter. So I am going to make this a little bit smaller just because it's kind of close to the edges here, and it's so big anyway, I think it will be quite fine. And then I am going to trace it and just make sure after I find my center that I'm not going to hit the edges. Looks fine on that side. Looks fine there. Take my pins out. There's one little section that's poking up that I want to flatten out. Just sometimes the spray adhesive will grab it. Alright, so gray it is. It's gray, really. I say silver. It's called gray on Floriani's site, but it's what I use as my silver. Okay. So we're going to say number 3. Go for it. All right, making sure everything's clear because there's so many layers of stuff. Okay, that's one. I'm going to keep it with the bag. And we'll get the next one going. Yes, I'm still moving forward, April. Okay, let's see. Next. This is a baby flutter dress. Let's see if I have this one made already. AAC. And I'm going to start to highlight these as I do it. doing? I'm doing HHJ. Done. Okay, and Flutter, I'm doing AAC. AAC. So let's see, I believe that was part of this crowd. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, AAC. Perfect. So we can do a Flutter dress here. I'm going to leave them in the bags that they came in just so that I'll mail them out that way because why not? So these are really cute. These little Flutter dresses. They're sweet. They're kind of like a more linen type material. Super sweet. Look at that. I need to cut some of the strings off of it. I love the back. The back is what's so precious to me. Look at that little eyelet on the back. Love it. Okay, so it's actually got a small area for embroidery at the top there, so that will limit the size. This size that I did might actually be too big. When you have like the empire waist on dresses, you do have to have a smaller, monogram for those areas. But this will fit. Oh, good. It's actually perfect. So this is also the same monogram style. The pearls from Apex. And it's the 4 inch as well. That's what I was checking to see. So I'm going to center that. Good. Pin that in place. And this again, this is like the organic kind of muted colors. This is not meant for hot pinks, I don't believe. I just don't think that will look good on it. This one, I think just a white would probably go well. I could have like a muted pink on it. A light pink would probably be pretty. But because it's an organic-y color and fabric, I kind of want to stick with that theme. This one, I'm just going to do a little bit different. It doesn't have a lot of, give to it, so I feel okay with using sticky on there. So I'm going to actually do my fast frame for this one. Peach would be, that would be cute. I think like a muted color like that. I don't even know if I have any peach, but maybe. It's kind of peachy. I like that idea. Actually, I really like that idea. That color goes really well with it. What color is this? PF180. I don't know if I have my chart. I'll have to look up what this is called. I think this will look perfect. I think that's a great idea. Yep. You win. Okay, let's see. Where the fast frames are down here somewhere. So I always try to use as much of that that I can, not waste it, and then just add a little bit to it so that I don't have to cover the frame entirely each time. I save all the little pieces. That's silver. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And since I'm doing several samples of each, I'll try to do a few different color combinations. That way I can show, the product photos so people can make their own choices. So I'm just going to, like I said, this one doesn't have as much give to it, so I think using the sticky stabilizer will actually be good. It's pretty thin since it's more like the linen. So I use the sticky stabilizer and my fast frame, and I'm just pinning around it so it doesn't shift at all. Just using my regular quilting pins. Okay, and so now I just need to put my fast frame attachment on. got this precious color. Okay, this one is AAC. Alright, so again, I want to make sure all these ties and the tags are all out of the way. Real good. Nothing is in the background there. Center it using my grid. So these are pretty quick. They're, 10, 12-minute stitch out. So much faster than sitting down and doing like appliques. So that's what makes it nice and fast. So I'll just be getting the next one ready. See what we have. So we have the rainbow dress. I don't know if I have all of these made yet. So let's make sure it's the one that I already have. I don't know if I made that one yet. Let me take a look. Because I do need to sit down and make some more in embroidery. This one I don't even think I have her information. I have, let's see, I need to message her. I don't know what her. Here we go. I have this one. Y'all love this dress. Love it. I mean, come on. What? And it's like t-shirt material at the top, so it's perfect. So this one is 6 light pink. Well, hi, Robert. Y'all remember my little bitty doggy that I got? Oh, and here she is now. Ooh. Say hi, Robert. Hi. That big doggy. This baby. This baby. Okay. Oh, God. She's so big. Look at still a puppy, though. Oh, look. Look, Harbor. Say hi. I'm a big doggy. I'm a big doggy. Yes, I am. I'm a good doggy. So she's only 5 months. But, oh, look how big she is. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm seeing it on my replay there. Kristen, yes, fiber I've used for certain things. I've never used them for that. Not wording, but I've used them to help create my website. If you do, like, they have a rating thing on there. So make sure you're using somebody that has a good rating that, maybe others have already used. I think that's the best way to pick them. Alright, here we go. This one, so I'm going to do some of these dresses with names and some of them with monograms to show, 2 different options to customers when I list them. That is precious. So these rainbow dresses, there's 10 million options for colors for these. So I'm just going to center that. So yeah, I mean, you could really play off of any of the colors on the bottom for these. I think the lavender would be super cute. That's probably my favorite. Or using this, which I just took that color off. I think the lavender will be really good. So, oh, the first one's done. All right. Oh, and that peach is awesome. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever monogrammed these. So, you know, the first time, you just never know. I need to clean up the stabilizer on back. But that is absolutely precious. That was such a good color choice because of the cuteness of this little thing. Look at it, y'all. What a perfect monogram. What a perfect outfit. So the next thing that I'll be doing with this is taking some really good pictures. I need a cut behind, and I'll put the tender touch on the back. You don't want that to be scratchy. But the next thing I'll do is, you know, do a couple of flat lays. I'll put it on the mannequin that I have. I'll probably take it outside for some really pretty lighting. But you want to show off, you know, the tutu. And then I'll do the other colors as well. And maybe I can have a couple of, I've got two mannequins, so having two next to each other would be pretty cool. Y'all, yes, yes, yes. It's perfect. Okay. Perfect. I'm so excited. So it can be a process, especially the first time you do these, because I can't just mail it out right now. I've got to take product photos, because absolutely must take product photos. Okay, so next thing is getting this off the machine, and I'm thinking for this I can use, what do we want to use? I do want no-show, see, I'm going slow again, but I'm thinking, I'm processing. I do want to do the purple, the lighter purple. So I'm going to grab that to start. And I'm walking in circles because that's what I do. Okay. Hey Melanie, glad you're working too. Yeah, let's do this together. Let's get it done. Okay, so I think for this one I'm just going to use my regular hoop that came with the machine. And here's another example of why the 12-inch for me works so well. With this 5x7 hoop, I just stretch it just like that. Not stretch, but have it just like that. There's zero waste. Every bit of that stabilizer is being used. So that's another reason why I really love the 12-inch roll. All right, somebody had asked where I get my stabilizers wholesale. I have wholesale accounts with both Sulky and another like Notion store. And but something that I am super excited about, and I will do an unboxing when it gets here. I have actually been working with somebody overseas to hopefully have our own stabilizers. So they are right now en route to me samples of different stabilizers, and I want to test them, and I want to test them on many different things. So I got rolls of them so I could test and just see if that's an option of something you know, that we could have as stabilizers, and then I could sell them wholesale to you guys, and I would love that. But it's going to require a lot of testing. That's not something I take lightly, because I know how good the ones that are already on the market are, and I don't want to. I want to make sure that what I have is a quality product before I would ever sell it. So I will test it extensively on my own, and then I'll keep you posted. But isn't that cool? Then we can buy it wholesale together. This is the no-show poly mesh, soft and sheer. I see it tighten it. So that's the only annoying thing with frames like this that aren't mighty hoops, because you have to tighten them. The mighty hoops are just automatically boom. Alright, so there's that. Y'all, that color choice, I'm gonna have to write that thread color down so I can replicate that, because it is amazing color choice. We've got that first one going. Whoop, whoop. Oh, you guys, this is awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Take my pins out. And again, this was done on the sticky stabilizer, and I think that worked out just fine. It certainly fits beautifully. And I'll still put Tender Touch on the back of this one. And I'll get, you know, that extra sticky out of the back. And I know we say if you wear it, don't tear it, but that's just kind of an old saying. I mean, it's not the law. I'll say that. It's not the law. There's no laws. Y'all, let me add a little cuteness of the back again. What a good color choice. That's what's fun about doing samples, when we get to pick the colors, right? Yes! Love it. Love it. How precious. Wasn't that a really good color? Because again, it's like the organic colors that are so popular right now, and so you don't want to throw in on there some neon color. That is just gorgeous. Oh, I love it. So again, I mean, I'm done, but I can't mail this out yet because I need to take product photos. These are in the blanks group if you're interested in it. So are the tutus, and so are the rainbow dresses. Yay! Okay, so next item. Let me mark off the twirl dress that I just did. Keep up with it as much as I can. Let's see, this is MRG. Did I have that one done? But actually, I think I would like to get a linen dress again. So let me find another linen dress in here. Oh, here's a white one. So pretty. And I think this one, let's see. All right, I gotta make sense of how I'm doing this. Because I've got a lot to do. Put the ones I've done maybe right here. Y'all, I these bangs. I don't know. I like bangs, but I hate bangs. Like, that's just annoying. Alright, so this is a white flutter dress. The initials are, well, actually this just says Laney. They must have wanted the name, because that's all they gave me. Oh, I'm excited. So this one's super cute. This is that Melanie font. Oh, it's gonna look so good on this. So this one's white. So let's be creative. I think I'm gonna do like a light pink on it. I think that would be beautiful. So this is the same thing as this green dress, but it's just the white color. And it is gorgeous. Yes. So it's that, you know, it's like a linen-y type material, which needs a little pressing sometimes because it, but that's just part of the look. I mean, it's not just kind of wrinkly. And that's okay. Oh, this font. I'm excited. Super excited about this font. It fits perfectly. So yeah, this is the Melanie font. And I think light pink faux show. Let's see that frame. Yep, that will fix that. So I'm going to put a little piece of sticky in the middle here to fill that last hole that we stitched. What are we looking at? Sandra, these are a million samples that I had purchased from Alibaba, and I sold them to my Facebook group. And so now these are brand new, love them. I had a whole like unboxing of all these items that you can watch. Kind of goes a little bit more into detail of the orders. But these are, now I just have to monogram them, take some good product photos and mail them out. So, that one is gorgeous. Super excited about this one. It's just such a cute dress, and this font is going to complement it. Just like, yes. You know when you just get excited? This is it. This is precious. So all of these are in the blanks group to order if you want. I can almost do that same color that I did on that. That actually is what I'm going to do, I think. I mean, the pink would be cute too, but very similar. Let's see. I don't want a bright pink. That just doesn't seem right for that. I might actually use that same beautiful color. I could go a little pinker for the white. What do you think? Should I use the same peach color or pinker? What do y'all think? I'm looking. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me. Pink or peach? Y'all are so quiet. Peach. Got one vote for peach. peach. Too good for peach. Rosie, so we're working. Okay, good. You're right. You don't have time to type. You're working too. I'm going to go with peach. Oh, then I got a peach. Then I got a peach. Okay, 4 to 1. So we're going to go peach. All right, so let's get Lainey on here. Center that. Stitch out, you guys. What? That's awesome. All right, so we're doing the peach. Melanie, I agree. Pink is just too normal, too expected. The peach is going to be beautiful, and I love the font. So we'll stick that one over here. So cute, I can already tell. So you guys, this turned out so cute, and I love the name on it versus the monogram, although I'm going to do both options. I still have the tearaway on there. I mean, the cutaway, so I need to cut it, but that right there is so cute. That color is perfect for this dress. I might do a different one with the aqua. I love it. So cute, very simple, just really readable. Sometimes there are some moms out there that don't want the cursive writing for their kids that are younger because they want their kids to be able to read it. So that's why I chose this simple, very readable font for kids. So I think it's Jelly Bean font? Jelly Bean? I don't know. Very cute. I need to prep all those as well, and I hate when I pile that up, but I just also hate when my machines are quiet. And I don't even have my Racoma on yet because I didn't put any into DSP, but I do have some projects that need to go in there, so I need to get everything. I'm just going to keep moving forward. Okay, so I'm going to do another. Okay, let me mark off Lainey's that's on the machine right now. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Lauren, do I have that one? I think I have that one ready. I thought I saw that name. No, Eleanor. Maybe not. I don't have Lauren, but maybe I did her initials. Let's see, Eric. No, I don't know why I don't have that one. I need to do that one. Let me grab another one. Did we have MRG done? Oh, I see. I marked off where I stopped. I haven't made those yet. So I don't have all the coral dresses ready. So I will need to make all these in a minute on Brilliance. I just don't have that done yet. But I can be working on tutu dresses and linen flutter. So let me look for some more of those. So here's some more linen flutters that we can be doing. And then here's another tutu dress. So this is a black tutu. So there's one black and one pink. This is the rose color. And I do have those ready. So let's see. We've got LSH and AMS. I just licked my finger. I haven't done that in a long time. Don't do that, Kelly. That's gross. Sorry, that is sorry. Oh, these are cute. I'm probably going to have to make these smaller now that I see them. Yeah. They're going to be way too big. So the black tutu is super cute. But again, like when you have an item, you know, it's just got a smaller upper area. So I can't have a humongous monogram, and I had monograms like these made that those are just going to be a little too big for that top part. So I need to get those a little bit smaller. So cute. Oh my goodness, that black is so cute. Yeah, that's just way too big for that, isn't it? No, I can't. Yeah. What I can actually put on the machine. And then I really am going to have to go to the computer and spend a little bit of time making some more of these files ready. I should have this. This is Ivy. Not to get too confused, but I believe I have Ivy already printed out. And if I have it printed out, that means it's on the USB. There we go. So this is, we'll be doing a name. Same precious little flutter dress. With a little iron on that top so that the stitching goes on a very flat surface. And so I just picked, like I said, a different font. Just to show different options. This one's cute. This is called the Dollhouse font. It's just cute. It's just swirly, and I like swirlies. Okay. Oh, you guys, that peach, whew, is amazing. I'm so glad y'all talked me into the peach versus pink, because like you said, pink is just so everybody, so usual, so nothing different. Awesome. Show that to you up close and just show you how precious it is. Isn't that awesome? That's gorgeous. So gorgeous. Close that door so we don't hear all of that. So beautiful. You definitely want to make sure you get all of the sticky back out of that, because you can basically see through that. This dress is pretty thin. That's my only hesitancy with the white. But I will be putting Tender Touch on the back of the stitching. Maybe not. But I definitely need to make sure all the sticky is out, like in between all those little loops, because you can actually see where the sticky shows up. So anyway, I love this one. So there is, you know, the second color. That font, I mean, just really goes great with the cuteness of that. So I'm going to put this next one on. Sometimes you got to just start new with the stabilizer when it gets too wonky. So you guys, today is just a normal day in my shop. I didn't have anything pre-planned out. I really didn't have a lot pre-prepped. And that's why I'm just kind of going slow as I go through this, because I'm really just kind of thinking through what I'm working on as I work on it. When it comes to these samples, that's the beauty of them. I get to have a little more creativity, you know, to make a few of those decisions. But this is definitely the bulk of what I have to do this week, is just to get all these samples out, really good product photos taken of them, and then go through the process of ordering a larger bulk of all of these so that I can then have them in my shop. This was just the test run, and you know, it's a long process to get a new product in your shop if it's something that you're getting from overseas, because you want to have the samples first before you know, ever, you know, start to purchase, you know, multitudes of them. Multitude? Is that a word? So, you know, now I'll have to wait another month for the others to come in, and you guys, you can see how you can miss seasons that way. Like, I should have already had all this over and done with by now, right? But I will be ordering, like, the Flutter dresses. I'm sorry, the rainbow dresses have a long sleeve version, so that's what I'll actually probably be ordering as well. Some of those. So this is precious. So I'm going to put Ivy's on, and y'all, I'm just going to stick with this beautiful color because it's too pretty not to. So let me find that one, and I need to get another one on the machine there, but I think I'm going to have to take a pause and sit here and make some more of my files. Ultimately, it would have been nice if I had taken more time this morning to get all the files set up, because I really want to get stuff on all three machines. There's no reason not to have them all going when I'm working today. All right, so that's using the same color, just a different font. So a different option for that one. It's very cute. All right, what's next? That's Ivy's. Put that there. This one I need to wait because I don't have it ready. And some of the ones that I made, the font is way too big, I'm noticing now, so. Okay, here's another flutter. This is two flutters in this one. So this is Mila and Macy. So the 12-month, the itty bitty one, is going to be Mila. What a pretty name. I know I saw those. Since these were siblings, I did do them in the same font. This font that I'm using next is the Magnolia Font, which I love. One of my absolute go-tos for sure. Mira. It's a short name, so I can use one of my much smaller fast frames on that one, and then just use some of my extra pieces. Where'd it go? I had an extra piece just sitting there. Oh, maybe it's this I was thinking about. All right, so we'll get Mila. on. Other side. Actually, I might just get it ready for this machine. If we're sticking with our color theme, I only have one spool of that color there. Just a reminder again that Everything in Embroidery Market trade show, the giveaway for tickets for you and a friend in 5 classes each. That giveaway ends today. Go check out the video that I made talking about the entire show and the giveaway and what you can do to enter. So that one's ready and next. We're going to put it to the Macy is the next one. Alright, so now I've got 2 in holding for that machine, and I need to just get some prep for other machines. I do have some heirloom blankets that I want to get. I'm going to put those on the Racoma because they're bigger, so I think those will be good additions for that. What is this? Romper. Look like tutus. Oh, I've got a white. Oh, I do. Oh. This one's supposed to have a white. Oh, ruffle shirt. Oh, that's different. It's a gray tutu, AWB. I love the gray, too. So there's the gray. Precious. I love that. The top is a ribbed material, but I didn't put water soluble stabilizer. It wasn't necessary. AWB. Let's just have that one ready. And I might just do, I don't know. Let's see. I gotta think about color for this now on gray. AWB, where are you? There you are. Oh, this is a cute one. I did a lot of this curls monogram. It is pretty. It really is. You know, when you have a tutu, you just want it to be like flowy and fun and curly, and probably why I kept picking the same one over and over. See, did anyone give any opinion on? I have so much hair. Let's put my hair up and get these bangs out of my face. They get on my nerves. Okay, so I know you guys are working, so everybody's really talking, but I'm trying to figure out color. Might just do black. Black on the gray. What do you think? Black on the gray? Maybe. Anyone? Pink. Let's do light pink. But a muted pink, right? Good idea. Black would be a little too, like, I don't know, dark. I am going to do that. I'm going to go with light pink. So let's see. Angela says, do you use stabilizer as a backing as well, or you add Tender Touch when you're done? Tender Touch is when you're done. Yep, that's when you're completely done. So all these items over here, they need Tender Touch added to them. So it's Tender Touch is after the fact. Only purpose of that is just so your the scratchiness of the embroidery thread doesn't bother the child's chest area where it would touch their skin. Is it necessary? No. Is it required? Absolutely not. For me, it just is a professional thing to do. It just gives it a professional finished look. It doesn't stay on for long. So you'll have some customers say, oh, my item, you know, the backing came off. But that's okay. And I tell them, absolutely fine. The whole purpose of that is just for those first couple of wears when the stitching is still kind of rough. But where's the middle? But once it's been washed a couple of times, the stitching should no longer be scratchy. So you really don't need the backing on there for a long time. Some people will adhere and they say they have better luck when they adhere it with their heat press. I don't have a heat press. So I just use my iron. But it sounds like, you know, the hotter it can be, the better it will stay in place. So I'm using my Mighty Hoop for this. It worked perfect because of the bulkiness of the bottom of that. Having that strong magnet grasp it. Perfect. I found if I lean it in on the top and then I can grab the bottom, but that is so cute. Y'all, this tutu, I mean, I kind of want a tutu. I kind of want to wear a tutu. Precious. So we're going to do light pink. Let's see. I have light pink up there. Precious. Okay. So the pink I have up there is my 151. So Ivy's is done, and it is awesome. So let's get this one started, and then we'll take that off and put the next one on because it's already ready to go. But we're using the same USB here, so let's see, AWB, perfect. Set, size, I'm gonna make it a little smaller. It's kind of big for that dress. Find the center there. I'm going to trace it just because it's kind of close to these Mighty Hoops. And remember, these Mighty Hoops don't come with this machine, so you've got to just be extra cautious when you are setting your machine up. It doesn't recognize it as that. It actually thinks that this is as big as my 5x7 hoop, which is much longer. So that's a huge reason why you need to trace when you're doing it. All right, we're going to do the pink on this one. And let it go. Oh, y'all, this is precious. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to go ahead and slide the next one on because it's ready. Here, this one's so cute. This is that dollhouse font. I don't know if you guys have used that before. think that turned out awesome. I love it. It's just so cute. Heidi. I love that name too. Alright, we'll stick that over there to be done. And I'll go ahead and get the sibling dress ready. So I'm, like I said, reusing as much of the sticky stabilizer that I can by just patching it once I take one off. So I just cover the small area where the name was instead of replacing the entire section of it. So this is the sibling dress, so I'm going to match it, do it exactly alike. So I'm lining up the middle notch with my grid that is printed out on the Embroidery. I'm just going to pen it around, and this one will be ready for its turn. I love when I have one ready, my next one ready to go in the machine. So let's get our next tutu ready. This one is EDL or Eleanor. Oh, I did the name on this one. That might be too big because this is a smaller. Let's see. I was kind of guessing. I tried to get a bunch of these preloaded, like I said, but that. Yeah, that would literally be going in the armpit. So, that's just a little too big. So we'll have to make that one smaller before we can do that one. And that's fine. So back to the drawing board for a few of these. Let me make sure I'm highlighting the ones I'm doing. I did Ivy. And now I'm doing Mila and Macy. Got all those. Oh good, I only have 2 more of those. Which are going to be NSM and Spencer. Oh, I was going to do one. Just because the linen is so kind of, I don't know, petite looking. Petite, that's not the right word. Anyway, I was going to do a hand stitched one to compare that. And then, looks like I need to redo a couple of those. And then what is Lily's name for? Oh, this is another one of the regular dresses. So let's see if I can find. And then I need to get these blankets on. Okay, so this was Lily for the rainbow dress, and this is cool. This is the darker version of it. Love it. They also got the seersucker pajamas, but I haven't gotten those ready and brilliant. So this is going to be Lily. So this offers some different color options because the bottom is actually different colors than the light pink one. So I think doing like that royal blue would be really pretty. That green would be pretty. I don't think I would want to do red because, I mean, it would be cute, but the light pink would actually show up well. There's lots of different color options. You can give your customers all those as options. They can really pick what they think. I think we'll do royal blue. So let me find my royal blue. And we'll get this one ready. And this is just the regular ballerina font. That's always a popular one. So Mila is done, and it is gorgeous. This is the Magnolia Font. Magnolia Font is very popular. I go between, ballerina used to be my go-to when it came to cursive, but then this one really kind of trumps it in the end. That's precious. I love it. It's, you know, it's a thicker font, so I really like that, and I think that one turned out really well. So there's Mila, and I'm going to put her sister's dress on. Macy. Alright, this one I need to put my no-show on the back of it. I'm going to use my 5x7 hoop on this. So some spray adhesive, and I flip it back. Sure, Kim. What question do you have? on. Something. Oh, it's the lining. Okay, the lining was stuck on the edge of the hoop. I'm like, what is all that bulkiness? All right. Kim, you can do whichever one you want. I'm going to do the satin just because I feel like this is a keepsake that you're going to keep for a while, and I just feel like satin over time will keep longer. I would definitely say let's use satin. Kim's talking about we have a Christmas in July stitch out supply box that she has purchased. And we've got 4 different stitch outs that we're working on together throughout the month of July. So super excited about that. So this pink turned out precious on this gray tutu. I like it because it's a light pink. I need to cut the stabilizer away, but that is adorable. Adorable. Absolutely adorable tutu. I mean, you guys, what? Yay! That is awesome. Okay, so let's put this one on. And I'm doing the royal blue. It should be on there, the Flutter Dress. It should be. Yeah, they're on there. It's called Flutter Dress. So if you guys are interested in buying any of these as a pre-order with me, I don't have, like, so embroideryaid.com is a website of mine. And you can't go straight to that site and just click on these things because I just don't want just randomness. I want it to be people that really know what we're doing here, what a pre-order is, what these items are. They've seen them. You've watched this, so it's not. I mean, anyone can somehow get to this site, but it's not a clickable link if you go to embroideryaid.com. What you need to do, you can either use one of the links in the videos that I provided, or if you're part of the Blanks for Embroidery group, the link is in there multiple times. But if you've joined that group, then you understand because you've read the rules and when you joined, you had to agree to the rules that you understand what a pre-order is. Because if you don't understand what a pre-order is, then this isn't for you. Pre-orders are where you get something and we wait, and we wait, and we wait. There could be delays because these things are coming from overseas. What I have tried to do is get samples of all these things, which you're seeing right here, so that we know that what we're getting is going to be a good product. Because there's times when you get things from overseas that just aren't. So you can either go to the Blanks for Embroidery Facebook group, join that, agree to the rules, understand what pre-orders are, or watch some of these videos and understand what a pre-order is. I can help explain it if you have questions about it. But if you want to go and see the things that are available, they're only available through July 8th, which is this Thursday. But it's embroideryaid.com/blanks. That's where you can go see this stuff. So all of these things that I'm stitching right now are on there. There's also some other things like seersucker bags, seersucker lunch boxes, seersucker duffels. There's some swaddle blankets. These turned out amazing. These are so nice quality. All different color minky blankets with fleece. Amazing quality. And then we have the precious swaddle blankets that are just really thin material and coming from a mother baby nurse right here. These are amazing for that. You can monogram on the hat, and it's got the swaddle blanket that's just really lightweight, which is really recommended for babies, for it to be lightweight. Like, this is what's recommended. And this is nice and super cute and a great gift, but this is what's recommended. Look how little this is. Look how lightweight that is. This is what you swaddle babies in. This is just cutesy, soft, like keepsake blanket. So anyway, those things are on there. The sweaters that are very popular, they're on there for pre-order as well. The cute little lightweight sweaters. You can go ahead and get those for the season. What else is on there? There's a few other items on there, several different seersucker things. And we'll put more things on. This is just the first time that I'm really doing this at the encouragement of others that wanted to purchase some of the things that I have in my own shop. And so I figured if I'm already making an order, we might as well do it together. Did I never turn this one on? I didn't. Oh, I didn't put the thread up there. I got sidetracked. Let's see. Let me put this one on real quick. I mean, it's so soft. I love these dresses. Oh my goodness. So, let me put this thread on real quick. And get this one going. All right, Macy's dress is done. Very cute sibling set right here. I've got a lot that I gotta prep over here, but that's okay. We are good, good, good. We've got Lily on the twirl dress done. And then these are her other items. Did I run out of, I think I ran out of things, so, okay, so let's see, I think I've got 2 more, or 3 more that I actually already have made in Embroidery, so it'd be good to go ahead and get those going. Which ones are these? NSM, that's going to be a linen flutter, okay, and then Spencer is a gray flutter, 2 gray flutters, gray? It's like green gray, not really gray. And then MOL is a 6 Tutu. Let's see if I can find those real quick. I don't know why I'm not seeing these. They're just part of a bigger order, that's why. Because this, yeah. The Flutter Dress is this one. This is the NSM one. And I did make this one smaller because I knew this was only a 24-month. So that one will work good. Perfect, that's a perfect size for that smaller one. This would be a little warmer. So you guys, literally, this is what I'm gonna be doing all day. All day, and I'm excited. Already exercised today. It's a good day. Just gonna put a little bit more sticky stabilizer on here. I'm sorry if I'm missing questions. I'm really just, I'm powering through, which is awesome. That royal blue is gorgeous on that dress. It is showing up so nicely. I'm gonna have to buy some more of that peach color. I'm so glad that we used that. It's awesome. Okay, so that goes in here. And I haven't done her flutter dress yet. Let's mark it off though. Let's see. NSM. I'm sorry, I haven't done her rainbow dress yet. So I'm looking for a 16 Tutu dress. Where are you? Oh, Tutu, not Swirl. Tutu. I do this one. Yeah. This one I might have to make this. Oh, this might be one I need to make smaller as well. Let's see though. It's a bigger dress, so maybe not. So Marissa, I know you hear if you wear it, don't tear it. It's just not, I mean, you just have to test things and figure out what works best. Like for all the ARB dresses that I do, I do not feel the need to have to do poly mesh on those. Sticky stabilizer that you tear away on clothing items is okay. Like I have washed them and it's okay. We get in our head that there's only one way to do things, and I'm just kind of here to tell you, try different ways and see what works best. I do it more so for ease of use of putting on a machine. Some items that need a little bit more, I don't want them to shift. But there's not one way. Like I literally could embroider this dress probably 5 different ways. I could use a mighty hoop. I could use a fast frame. I could use the hoops that came with it. I could use sticky stabilizer. I could use no-show poly mesh. Okay. And you know, machine embroidery, like, if nothing is black and white. It's funny, I found a site today that I had never seen, and she was talking about her essential supplies, and the 5 things that were essential to her, I don't know. And I have an embroidery business. So, I mean, it's just interesting, really. The reason why I wanted to use the magnetic hoops on these particular dresses is because it has a very thick area right here where all of the tutu material has come together. And so I want to make sure the magnet is so good when you've got, you know, different layers of material like that. So for this one, I'm using the no-show poly mesh with the mighty hoop. So using a little bit of spray. So, like, you know, all the tutorials that I do and share, I do hope you guys take them with a grain of salt and you watch and you see, you know, maybe even just a smidgen of something that might, you know, help perfect your craft. But just know there is no right way to do it. Like, you could watch 5 people embroider the same item and we all do it a different way, and that is okay. You figure out what works best for you, for the type of machine you have, for the size hoops you have, or just for what hoops you have on hand. Like, I didn't have mighty hoops forever, and mighty hoops was just like, Kelly, please let us show you how amazing these are, and they are. But I didn't use them. I didn't have them, so I didn't know what I didn't know. Right? We never do in the beginning. But it just works so good for grabbing that really thick area right here. So good. I'm going to make it a little smaller. It's really kind of big for that spot. Alright, got the next one. awesome. Now this, because it is t-shirt material, I do want to use the no-show poly mesh that is a permanent stabilizer on the back. The other ones, because of the material they are, it didn't have as much give, so it's not as necessary. So, y'all, how pretty is that color? That looks really good with that. And that's the ballerina font. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? So of course I need to clean up the stabilizer and cut that away and then put the tender touch on the back of that. But that is gorgeous. Okay, I've got one more hiding that I already have the name written out for, or made out for, before I need to go make some more. I needed to make a little smaller for the tutus. So I'm looking for a gray linen flutter dress. So the green gray linen flutter dress. Where are you? Somewhere here. Found it. So they also got a gingham dress, and I haven't done any of those yet. But these gingham dresses are adorable. Lots of different colors in those. But I need to go back and work in Brilliance. I haven't done those yet. So let's do this last flutter dress, and then I'm off to Brilliance. So cute. So one thing that when these came in, I mean, they were listed as gray. And to me, when I listed it with my group, these are more green gray. I don't know, what is that called? There's like a name for that mixture, but. So this is cute. I'm doing the handwritten font. I think that will be really cute on this particular dress because it is so like kind of dainty and cute. Sounds like the next one is done. Yay! Precious. Precious, precious, precious. So yeah, I've got a lot of product photos to do. That's just a huge thing that I want to encourage you. Anytime you make any new item, take a picture of it. You never know. How precious is that? Alright, a little bit of sticky stabilizer is needed to fill that hole. So it's not so thick. I'm going to pull off a little bit. Fill that hole there. So I mentioned it earlier. If you guys haven't gotten your back to school items on your shop, now's the time, because that's what people are shopping on my page right now. Tell you what, got some moms that are on top of it, but I think people are just learning that, you know, shipping is still not where it used to be. I don't know if it ever will. Get back to that norm of, you know, ordering something and expecting it within a certain time frame. So I think people have just learned, and they're like, I'm gonna make sure Susie has her back to school dress. I'm gonna make sure she's got it early. But you know, year-round school in certain areas, I mean, they go back a lot sooner than traditional calendars do, so it could be some of those mamas. So this will be cute, because I haven't done this font yet on here. So just another example. like to slow down the hand stitch font. It's only a 3-minute font, and I only have it on 700, 600. But because it only takes 3 minutes even at that speed, so I just like to give it a little more leeway. Okay, so you see how it's so nice if you pre-work in Brilliance and have your things ready, you can just one boom, 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 boom. Now, I didn't do enough because I want this girl working. Stella, she needs to be on. So I'm going to go sit over my computer. You guys, if you guys are working, y'all keep working, and maybe you can, we'll just pick back up here in a minute. Let's see. I'm going to mark through and make sure I've got all these accounted for that I did do. And now I just need to go working in Brilliance for a little bit. This one's 100% done, but I got a bunch done, so I'm super excited about that. Everything on this table right here, I mean, that's a lot that I just did. Just gonna move that out of the way. And I'm gonna go sit and work on a few of these and then start stitching again. I'll try to do this a few at a time so that I can keep working. But I definitely want to get those heirloom blankets on my Rotoma. Oh, that font is precious. Yes, I am teaching, and you guys, my class is almost full of 100 people. What? 100 people? Okay, let's see. Oh, there's Halloween totes on the blank sites, y'all. I'm getting those. They will sell well. Okie dokie. Okay, I'll look, let me look and see, Candy, what it's really called. I sometimes name my things the wrong thing. Let me look up Apex real quick. My computer says, oh snap. I don't know why it says that. Oh snap. Make sure my, that it's working. Hello. Hold on. Oh snap. I think everything froze. Let me see if I can get it working again. I'll look it up though. Give me a hot second. I'm gonna get a couple more things on the machine. Oh, adorable. The only thing with my the handwritten font, is it's hard to photograph because it's really hard to see, but it is so precious in person. And on that little dress there, it's awesome. But can you see, like, the further I get away, it's really hard to photograph. And I've got that big old ring light on it. So, I mean, I've got lots of light on it. It is adorable, though. What a great font for this. Because, again, this is kind of like the boho, right? Yeah, I think the darker color of that. I don't think I have that color. I might have to look on my font chart and or thread color. Oh, see, this sometimes I don't like tearing. This would probably have been better to be a not a tearaway, because I don't want to pull that dainty little stitching out. I might have to just not tug as hard. So that's why, oh, see, yeah, don't do what I did. For this font, this should not be a tearaway. Note to self. But on the other hand, I really like the sticky stabilizer for this font because it holds it in place for such delicate little stitching, but I don't want to be pulling it out. Like, ugh. This one will definitely need the tender touch on the back. Oh, I love it. Yay! Okay, I'll have to work on that, but I need to work on all of these, really. I don't know what I was saying. I have no clue what I was saying, except that I want to get some more of these on the machine, and then I lost my train of thought. So, okay. So let me get, both of these are done. I've got a few more loaded, And then I'm just gonna like run two, make more, run two, make more. So let's see what these were. Again, if it was my ideal workflow, I have all of this done before I come out to the floor. It's just a much better workflow doing that. I know I've missed some questions, you guys. I'm trying to like, my scatterbrain mind, I'll see a question and think of the answer and then, oh, the machine stopped. I'm using my little snag nabbit. There was a little stray thread there. So just use my snag nabbit to put it on the back side of the dress. So this one turned out super cute too. I think we already did this color combo. I do, oh, the colors, you had mentioned this darker rose. So I don't have one. I definitely don't have one on my color area, but I've suggested this before, and I think I do both, oh yay, Debbie. I'm excited you'll be there. Okay, yeah, I dropped one of my Isacord font chart fell behind I'll get it later. But, so this would be a really good time since I haven't even listed these yet on my site. So there's that one. Oh, cute and sweet and cute and sweet and cute and sweet. But right now when I'm in the phase of doing samples, this would be a really good time to, I do both Floriani and Isacord, to bust out my thread chart, because this is the real thread. Like, this is the actual thread on these charts. I can't recommend these enough. So, you know, what I could do is literally take my item here and place it next to here and find with the real thread what is a good match. And so this is the only way to do it, honestly. The only way to do it. Would be a great color to have, would look pretty on gray, popular color, that rose color. I agree, and it's so popular right now. So, you know, just holding this up here, kind of matching the bottom to the top, like that right there. How pretty would that one be? That matches the bottom, and so it would really pop on top. Pop's not the right color, because we're not trying to pop. We're trying to have kind of more muted with this stuff. But PF 1120 on the Floriani looks like it would be a great option. So that's why having the real thread is so important, because if you just look on a monitor, no. I showed a picture before where I picked what I thought was a light blue of the Isacord thread before I actually had their font chart. See, now I really want to get this back here. And when it came, that stuff was purple as all get out. It wasn't light blue. Where are you? Oh, okay. There's a few things back there that I need. So I buy more. I mean, I have a lot of Floriani because that's what I started with, but I can buy Isacord wholesale now. So I'm kind of moving towards that, and I love it just as much. But, you know, same deal. Here's their thread chart. Like I said, it's a real thread looped. You can see, I mean, it's looped on there. Literally taking your item, laying it against that, and finding like that one right there. That would be good. Any of those right there would be really pretty. I mean, there's so many options. There's so many colors. And you see how many of these you go. Yeah, I think that one right there would be beautiful. That 2153 looks like it would be, you know, it matches the bottom, or 2241 would be good. Beautiful. That would be really good. So anyway, huge suggestion. Make sure you get these thread charts. They're worth the investment. Candy, you gonna follow me around? Ah! Well, please do come talk. How many of each size dress would you keep in stock? Normally I do craft shows and don't keep a lot of stock for kids, so I'm a bit lost on that. I'm really hooked on the rayon thread. Does Isacord have rayon? Why do you like rayon? I'm not a rayon person. For kids, polyester, because it doesn't stain. Like you could throw, I don't know. I've just always used it. can't fold it. It's like a newspaper. Anyway, so this is my Isacord. This is my Floriani. Boom and boom. Really, 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 really important to have. It's just really helpful. I mean, you get an item. I mean, it's just, if you're trying to match, that's the only way to do it. Okay, let me focus for one hot second and get my next thing on the machine, because those machines are really quiet and I don't like that. And then we will chat again. So I need to bring back these two that I redid the sizing on. Yeah, polyester doesn't bleed. That's right. Okay, we've got the black 5T. This one is AMS. So I redid these two because they were a little bit too big for this top part. So I changed it to a 3.5. I had it at 4.5. That was way too big. Now for the rainbow dresses, the 4.5 looks good. Oh yeah, this is so much better. All right, so let me get this on the machine, and then I'm sorry if I'm missing certain questions. I'll try to. If I do not answer your question while I'm live, put it in the comments when we're done. I definitely go through all the comments. I don't necessarily go back through the live feed. Well, I mean, I just don't. So if you know, get to the end and you're like, she never answered my question, put it in the comments once the live is over, and I promise I will get back to you, or just shoot me a message. Either way. Okay, so again, I'm using my Mighty Hoop for this because I love the way it grabs the thickness of the tool. And caught you. I need to regroup here. I got too much stuff on my table. Oh, you had asked, somebody asked about how many would you keep in stock. Yeah, I don't know. And if you do craft shows, that's even harder. I did, the thing is, these items, once we buy them, you kind of got to get what you need, because they're not as readily available as just reaching out to one of our blanks companies that we use. I mean, that's why they are a company like, Love That Cotton. I know I can get on there, and in a couple of days, the items will be to me. These particular ones, are just kind of things that are a little bit different. Maybe we could, as we figure, their selling potential, can have more in stock and more available. If it came to like these tutu dresses and you think they would be popular, maybe don't have every color. That way you can have, an assortment of sizes and get a feel in your groups too of what you think. Shows are hard. I have a hard time with inventory at shows. I do a really big Christmas show every year. I mean, it's big. And I do take stock. I mean, you've got to have stock that I can do there, but I also do take orders, that I can mail out. So this one's little. It's so cute, but it's got a little bit of puckering there because it's right next to that stitching. Okay, so this looks like a witch. I mean, I love it. It's cute. So now I'm thinking light pink. I think light pink. Yes, we're doing light pink. I'm making an executive decision. All right, I saved that on my USB. I put it over here. So these are the two that I just redid, so I'm going to throw that away. So AMS. All right. So it's kind of got a bubble in it, so I'm going to try to work on getting that out before I stitch. Sometimes when I tape or pin the monogram on top, I don't realize there's a bubble in it, but that one looks fine now. I was able to pull it just a little bit. We're going to do light pink on that. Precious. All right, and then I still don't have all of those sheets going, you guys. That bugs me. But I'm gonna get these started though, at least. This one is the same order, so they got both of these, and this is their other one for the pink LSH. That's pretty. So, we'll do that, but then we have Eleanor over here on black. Right? We've got Eleanor 5T black Tutu. Put that with it. That light pink looks really good on the black. Okay, so that's going to be Eleanor. And then the ESB was going to be this one, I believe. No, yeah. One of the floral dresses. I think we'll do the purple on that as well. I think that will look good. Oh, adorable. So I think the last one we did of this, we had a name, so this one will be a monogram. So that will be good. 4.5 plus half. Turn it inside out. No-show poly mesh on the back of this one. It's more like a t-shirt material, so I think it will hold the integrity of the stitching better. A little bit of spray adhesive. Flip it. Slide the hoop inside our dress. Go. Hoop away, that's perfect. That one will be next on there because it's got our purple. Let's put Eleanor's on here and figure out what color will be best for her name. This is the only tutu, I believe, that I've put a name versus a monogram. The monogram kind of fits better on it because it's a smaller top area. But I think this is cute too. And I just want to show, you know, more than one option. Are you talking about the embroidery and everything market in Biloxi? I don't know your name, Miss Lady Hot. Miss Lady Hot, what is your name? And I call you by your real name. If you're talking about the everything and embroidery market, and you might have already been talking in the chat about something different, I'm not sure. But that's in Biloxi, and I actually have a whole video giving all the details about it, and a giveaway that ends today. Yes, it's Tiffany. Okay, hey Tiffany. A video I did maybe last week or 2 weeks ago. Check it out. Just go back and, you know, somewhere. And I go over all the details on it. It's in Biloxi. It's awesome. It's the only trade show I've really been to except for like the sewing ones here in my own area. But as far as an embroidery one, I love it. It's where I kind of learned a lot about embroidery. And I actually had a giveaway for you and a guest, you and a friend, and also for 5 classes each. So check that out. Oh, in New Jersey. Yeah, I don't know. New Jersey? I don't know. There are a couple of them. There's like Applique Getaway. I've never been to it. I'm sure it's amazing as well. And then I saw Angela talk about more like an expo that she'll be at. So that sounded really cool too. But it had a lot of other stuff, not just embroidery. So that sounded a lot different. Okay, I need that frame. So I'm kind of at a standstill because I need that for my tutus. But I could just take the color off for this one. Alright, get that one on there. So these we are in standstill for that machine. So I'm going to try to get real quick the Racoma going. frozen. It's annoying me. Okay, well, I'm going to, like I said, I want to get the other machine going. Okay, let me get the next one going. Thank y'all for putting that information up there. I like the pink on this black. The monogram's looking cute on that other one too. So again, I need to get all the tear or the cutaway off, but I think that's precious. And it's just a light pink, you know, it's not hot pink, although hot pink on black would actually look good. I just wanted to make it not so like wild. Okay, so now let me get this one. Okay, let me get this next one, and then I'm gonna get the big heirloom blanket on the Racoma. Thank y'all for sharing that information on there. Okay, so this is one of the names. Oh, strong magnet. This is the only one, like I said, that I was doing on the Tutu with a name versus monogram. Just because of the size, really. Of the top being a little bit smaller, that a monogram really kind of flows better with it. But I wanted to show both options. For one, I want to show that, you know, if they did get a name, the name can't be but so big just on the size, based on the sizing. Really like where it is. It doesn't feel centered. It's not centered. There we go. That's centered much better. Someone purchased all 3 of these heirloom blankets. So I'm excited to get them going. The first one, so I'm doing a big old monogram on these. The first one that I have is NKJ. This is going to be the pink and white one. And I sent her the font color chart, and she picked out very specific which one she wants off of that, so that's great. These are beautiful. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. They're so gorgeous. I mean, they're just as beautiful on the front as they are on the back. Like, gorgeous. Thanks, April. Yep, y'all give me a thumbs up. I'm not really. Okay. So, I am going to do them on an angle. So I'm just going to put the corner of my item on an angle, and then put my big old honking monogram right there. So I still want to center it within that triangle area. So that's good. And for future reference, since I want to do them all alike, I will make a little note that I'm doing this one. It's a 5.5 inch monogram, which is huge for interlocking. 13 inches in. So from my corner to my grid line, the center of my grid line is 13 inches. That way I can replicate it. So when I take a picture of it, someone's like, well, mine didn't look like that. Well, sometimes because it's I eyeball a lot. So if I plan to replicate this, especially because I'm making 3 for the same family, I want to make sure I put the monogram in the same area. So 13 inches from the corner. And then, you know, once I get to that 13 inch mark, I'm just going to go all the way across and just make sure that we are centered as well. So that looks perfect. I am going to pin it. These are so beautiful, you guys. I don't know why I've never had these in my shop. I just haven't. Just getting some of that excess off. I should have cut that beforehand, but so I just have it, you know, on the angle like that. There's no right or wrong place to put it. I'm just making sure that I'm on. Hard to tell what is the front and back. I think it's more decorative on this side, but I'll do them all the same. I'll make sure I do them the same. So I'm going to do this on the Ricoma. So I'm going to save it to my file as a DST. And I believe we can use, there are some huge hoops that come with Ricoma's machine, but I also have mighty hoops that are specifically for my Ricoma, and this is actually perfect size for that. So this is the 8x9 mighty hoop, and this one, like I said, is specifically for Ricomas. I'm going to use tearaway. So I've got my tearaway right here. Drag it across. Perfect size for this. I am going to do my spray adhesive. Bum, 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 bum. And I'm going to lay this directly over that so I can have it centered. So that the adhesive, I'm sorry, that the tearaway will be, I need to do it again, right where it needs to be. There we go. So I'm going to feel around the edges of my hoop. That monogram is all within those edges. So now I'm going to grab my top part, hold it while I snap it, and boom. And just kind of look around the edges of it. It looks good. Make sure on the back that it has all the stabilizer. The stabilizer is perfectly in place. So now I actually have my fast frame attachment on my Racoma right now, so I need to change that. I use my little handy tool that comes with it to move those. So I have the 8-in-1 attachment for the Racoma as well, since that's what I use so much. And that's the only time I have to move my brackets here. And it's so simple. I mean, you see, like, literally you just move them over one slot. Put it into place there. And then do the same thing on this side. Put it into place here. Now we can slide this directly into place. I'm gonna make sure that back corner doesn't get stuck. And the sides, make sure they're out of the way. Put that in there till you hear it kind of click into place. That looks perfect. So now I just need to see, for the pink and white one, she wanted blue, frost blue. So I need to go back. That might be a name I made up. I don't think it is. I think it's a name I have for. Let's see. I need to find my own thread chart here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so my thread chart reveals to me my blue frost, or what you call it, frost blue. So she picked it straight up in my thread chart. So I can look, blue frost is 369. Might be the one I took off there. That's not it. 369. 369. Blue frost. There it is. That's a pretty color. So I love that she's not trying to match. She's literally getting some alternate colors. The only time, it's very rare that I actually have to change colors on my Racoma because it's 15 needles, y'all. 15. You can pretty much pick the 15 colors you use and it stays pretty consistent. But if you do, the ones you want to change are on the outsides. That just makes it so much easier. So you can see I've changed this one and it's ready to be swapped out. Because the ones on the interior, you want those to be your whites, your grays, your white, your black, your red, your navy, the ones that you really don't need to change very often. So I'm going to go save this. We've got it already on Embrilliance here. I just need to save it DST. So let's see, file, save as, and that's what's so awesome that I can save it different ways in Embrilliance. And what letters? NKJ. NKJ. All right. I saved that as DST. So let's put that in there. All right, I tied it on that color. So just like you do on all your other machines, you're just gonna pull that color thread all the way through after you tie it. That way you don't have to worry about threading it. Oh, this is gonna look so cute with that color. I love that she didn't say match. The only way to match these would be to get my thread color chart out and really look at it. All right. So let me thread that color. This will be a much longer stitch out. This interlocking font is a very thick and it's 5.5 inches tall. But I just think that's what warrants on these beautiful blankets to have, you know, a big monogram to go with it. right, so opening my file, and we're gonna find MKJ. So let's see here. There we go. It's 18,000 stitches. That's a lot. We're gonna say okay. Add it to our folder. All right, yeah, so that's a big one. All right, we're gonna flip it over so it's the right orientation. Let's see. All right, we have flipped. Flip it, there. That didn't flip it, I reversed it. No, thank you, go back. Okay, there, now I flipped it. Okay, and so now I want to get that first needle over top of my design. That's how I'm gonna center it. And then ultimately the color we're gonna be doing is color 15. All right, so we're going to center it just like we do with our other machine. Put it right over that grid line that Embrilliance does so geniusly for us. All right, take my design off. Good. And cut this little extra tail we've got going on. This is going to be pretty. I'm going to speed it up actually. It's not on there very fast, so let's speed it up. Use this Monogram font enough to know it will be fine. At that speed. And we're going to trace it. Just to make sure we're good there. It's the full, you know, width of this. Ooh. Then we're just going to say go. It's going to move all the way over to that number 15. Look at all these little jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. All right, it pulled that tail in, so that's perfect. Have at it. Okay, good. Now we've got that machine going, and I'll do all 3 of those blankets on that one. All right, we got Eleanor. We got pink and white. We got A and S done. ESB done. Did we do A and S? Yes, we did A and S. Yep. Did we do AWD? I feel like we did that, but I'm not sure. AWD would have been a gray tutu. I feel like we did that. AWD. Yeah. We did that one. Then we're going to do LS8. So that's all the tutus that I have the right information for. We've done all of our linen flutters. So now I need to sit and do ESB. We did that. So this was cute. So the other one I had done a name on. So this one is with the monogram. Precious, precious. So that looks good. Love it. I mean, she really thought about what colors. I love it. So this turned out cute. This was the only one I did in the Tutu series with a name on it. But that is super cute too. And you know, some moms don't want monograms. They only want names embroidered in. So it's good to show both options. You know, it's even a longer name, but it looks good. So there's that. Cuteness. Look at that. So cute. That is just so cute. Alright. Woo! We're doing good, you guys. Doing really good. Okay, so let me get a little small. No wait, we're doing mighty hoops, so not the best thing. Alright, I know this is a lot of not talking on my part and a lot of just working, but what I needed to do today, and you guys are my encouragement and motivation to get stuff done. So again, the mighty hoop for this one was perfect because of all this extra tulle in the middle. Mighty hoops are the strong magnet, so good for thicker areas like that. And when it's uneven, like because the top is not as thick as the bottom when it's hooped, and that's harder on, you know, a different type of frame. Because then it's really hard to get it perfectly like tightened, because the top doesn't want it, needs to be tighter than the bottom part, so it's just perfect. On this one, and I'm doing it in black. The sisters I did on black with pink, so I'm kind of doing pink with black. I'm kind of doing a, you know, a little one of those. Okay, let's see. What else can I get ready? Beautiful, you guys, beautiful. Alright, let's see. I need some more rainbows. Oh, I've got to do all the gingham dresses too. Those are going to be pretty. I have so many more to do. Oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. I feel like I'm doing well, and I am, but there's a lot more to do. Holy cow. It's 5 pages, but I'm happy we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, I did say I was going to do these over the next couple of days, so I have a lot of that. Those are gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to go work on my computer some more. You guys have any questions? I feel like I'm probably boring you guys, but this is real work, right? This is really what I normally do down here. When I don't have you guys to talk to, I've got my TV in the background. I'm either watching other people working like you guys do, or I've got my Hallmark movies on. That's really my my go-to. I see my puppy sleeping in the hall. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna just go over to the computer and work a little bit more and probably wrap this up in just a little bit so I can go eat some lunch and go from there. Any questions, please let me know. Last things, if you are still there, just please don't forget, today is the absolute last day to sign up and be part of the giveaway for the embroidery. Barbara, you do Hallmark too. But yeah, so for the giveaway, this is the last day and I'm so excited. Like I said, I have over 850 entries right now. What? So, and that is to win tickets to the Everything Embroidery Market. That I can, where do I get my thread wholesale? So I go through a couple of different outlets. It is through Brewer? It's Brewer, but what is after that? Anyway, I do buy a lot because I do it for my embroidery aid business as well, and I sell supplies. So it was a lengthy process to get that wholesale set up. So a little different than some. What was I saying? Okay, giveaway. Yes, the last day. Everything in Embroidery Market. It is in September. They have given me the ability to share with you a giveaway, which is a ticket for yourself and a friend, plus 5 classes for yourself and a friend. Such an amazing deal. Such a great opportunity if you're thinking about going. So last day is the giveaway to enter, and then in a few days, I think it takes a little while to process it all, but I will do the giveaway live. So please go enter that. If you are like, some of those links are so cool, Kelly, how can I get my hands on those? embroideryaid.com/blanks. You may go check this out. This pre-order closes July 8th. This is the first time that I'm doing this at the encouragement of so many of you. And so I look forward to, kind of growing that a little bit. I'm trying to just stick to items that I can't already find here because I have amazing folks that I order from. Love That Cotton, Blanks Boutique, ARB Blanks, AJ Blanks, that are already, have hit the market and doing, all about blanks. All of those are ones that I use regularly. So I'm not trying to replace anything that they already offer. These are just some other things that I found that I thought were fun and cute, just to add a little spice to our shops. So, anywho, I'm rambling now, but I will wait for this to stitch out because I want you guys to see this. So I'm going to do a few more, try to get all 3 machines actually going at the same time. And if you have questions, please ask away. I'm going to wait for this one to stitch out and then probably wrap all this up for lunch. What do I charge? So, I've never sold these before. I probably need to figure out exactly what makes sense. I do not follow the rule of how many stitches per whatever, but this is a very nice quality item, a heavy blanket. So I need to do my own market research and figure out what these are going for, because a lot of people sell these, so I just kind of want to figure out what the, average is and, kind of fall somewhere in there. But also remember, I'm putting this huge monogram on it, so it might be different than what someone else is doing. It's a 5.5-inch monogram, so I will put that into, play when I'm doing it. So we'll see. I did these as a sample sale, so they're not the price that they will be. I wanted to, get my hands on them, get some product photos, so that was the purpose of doing these. So I think I gave 25% off discount. I had priced these at $38 based on what I paid for them. I don't know if in the end that is what the market value is for them, so I need to kind of do a little bit more research and figure out what, how I can make returns. I don't mind long stitch outs like this when you just set it, forget it, and walk away. Doesn't matter how long it takes, because I can literally set this, go upstairs, have lunch, come back down, and it's done. I don't mind that. Appliques that take a long time, I mind that. Because you can't walk away, because you got to cut things and stick. Yeah. Things like this don't bother me. When I have these commercial machines, the wear on it is next to nothing, obviously. This is a commercial machine that you can have in your home. I will tell you, Racoma is having a sale right now, free shipping. And when you're talking about this humongous beast, that's an amazing deal. Check out Racoma. You can use my link if you're interested. I would love for you to do that. That helps support me and what I do. Okay, there you go. Oh, my machines have stopped. I think the Racoma stopped before it was finished. I'll have to check that. I'm just trying to get a few more of these so I can go ahead and stitch them. This is where the time is. The time to me is not really on the machine or on the product. It's getting all the things on the embrilliance worked out. That's why I kind of like to time block and do all this at the same time and just kind of get these, you know, get my mind on this. Oh, ran out of paper. All right, let's go see why that stopped, and then we'll finish the twirl dresses. I think it's just bobbin. Oh, you guys, that color is gorgeous on this. All right, little bobbin, is that the problem? Yeah. Easy fix, bobbin's out. I need to get some more bobbin. I'm down to like, I don't know if you guys buy like boxes of them, there's always a few that just do not want to cooperate, and I can't find the ends of them. And there we go. I love the thickness of this blanket. The weight of it is just yum yum. Okay, so I'm going to go back a little bit. Just backtrack a little bit. Thread I get through Red Rock threads. Red Rock threads. Red Rock threads. Red Rock. Those I do not buy wholesale. The only ones I buy wholesale are the isopolar. That's why I'm kind of transitioning to those. But Red Rock threads, that's where I get that. So that's just online. Okay, next. Get my USB. Oh, this one turned out cute. I actually like the black. Last of the tutu dresses, so now I just need to get some really good product photos. I like the way that shows up on there. So I did some that were way more muted with like the silver, but I like how that looks too. And I did that because the sibling one was kind of the opposite. They got two. I think it's cousins actually. Yeah, cousins. This is a grandma that a grandma. This is the lady I used to work with, and she buys these for her granddaughter. But I just kind of did alternating. Since this one was pink with black, this is black with pink. They'll look cute running around each other. Twirl. Okay. Okay, so I didn't actually do some of the things with you guys today, but I'll keep working. I might do another live tomorrow just to keep working through some of them. Because I still have all the gingham, what do I have left? I have all the gingham dresses to do. I have the pajamas, and then I've got the cotton dresses that have like flamingos, giraffes, unicorns, dragons. Those are cute. Those will be fun to do. So, and then I have 2 ruffle rompers and a swaddle blanket. So I still have a lot more to do, but I'm feeling really good about what I've gotten done. I mean, I've got an entire page done, so that makes me feel good. Makes me feel real good. And then this, it just looks amazing. It's beautiful. Okay, so I would like to go ahead and finish out these rainbow twirl dresses and get them all done. So, let's see if I can match up all these orders. This one is NRG. So that's this one. This one is Message Me with Monogram. I don't guess they ever did. Or maybe they did and I didn't write it down. I need to go back and look. This one, Rainbow Twirl Dress, is Lauren, and that's where I just did that one. Okay. And then I have a hot pink and then a light pink. Let's see if I can find those. Be in this because they also got a DM. This one is an H. I like that. She always just does one letter. Everything that she purchases from me is one letter. And then this rainbow. One. Okay, so then I'll have all the rainbow twirls done. And this is almost done, and then like I said, we're gonna wrap this up. I will, of course, show pictures of these because they're just gorgeous. So I will share those. Thanks, Dana. Shayna, I'm glad you're on here. You had commented that you wanted one of the rainbow dresses, and I got it for you, and so I want to send it to you. So I'll message you and figure out what you wanted on it. Okay, let's see. That looks gorgeous. Okay, I'm slowing down because I think I'm getting hungry. But I do want to get some more of these going. I'm super excited though about how much I've gotten done. So. Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you, Shayna. I'll message you and get address. You don't have to have stabilizer on things that are, bigger. I don't do it on my canvas bags, but I did use a tearaway on this. since it was the first time I did it. Especially when you've got those mighty hoops and pulling it. I think it's better to have a little bit of something on there. But again, there's no rules. You do what works best, right? Like, but since they are so thick, I agree that you probably don't have to. Looking good. All right, let's see here. So I'm noticing there's a section, I think when the bobbin thread was running low, that it didn't stitch all the way. So I need to advance it to that spot again before I take it off. So let me get this going. I can't remember how to advance it. I know how to backtrack it, but not, but not advance it. Well, that just really kind of grabbed me and it, but I wasn't paying attention. Does anybody know? I need to look it up if not. I don't have a stitch out box planned after Christmas in July. I'm just trying to regroup and figure out like what the next step is with that. I've super duper had fun. I'm just trying, I'm going to get feedback from everybody that's done the first 3 months and see what their thoughts are on it. Mainly because, I mean, I've had a lot of great turnout for it, but most people aren't watching it at the live time that I'm doing it. They're watching it later, which is fine. And that's the beauty of it. You can watch it and do it if you want. So I'm just going to see if there's maybe some other options of like timing. I just want to get some feedback before I just keep going, and maybe just try to find, you know, some of the next bigger holidays that are upcoming and go ahead and start doing those pretty early. So I've really enjoyed doing it, but I just want to get some more feedback because I think there's some things that we could kind of tweak and make it better for everybody. All right, GCA. Oh, good, Kristen. I'm glad that you have. So I think, Candy, I think a fall and Christmas would be a good one for sure. I'm glad you liked it. Yay. So Candy, I guess, yeah, that would be, I am posting them 60 days after they're live. That's kind of the beauty of it, is that it's live just for the folks that are doing it. So I am posting them, so you'll start to see, because I'm 60 days out from the first one now, some of the ones that we've done. And so I'm trying to figure that out too, just how we can benefit everybody. I've even thought about doing, I don't know. Yeah, Kristen, I didn't charge enough. So for me, it was a lot of work on my end, but I didn't feel like anybody was going to buy. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't want a lot of work on me for really no return. And that's kind of what it's been, which is fine. I've enjoyed doing it. But I don't know. You guys have to give me your suggestions. I'm going to email everybody individually that has done the first 3 boxes and just try to get some feedback and thoughts on, you know, maybe help grow it to a different level. Because, you know, I can get the items wholesale, so it does allow me to get some really cool items that we can, you know, do together. So that's good. Me too, Candy. It's been hard for me to get on at 8 o'clock each Thursday. Just with life. 8 o'clock for me with 3 boys that play sports and do all that is hard. With a traveling husband. So that's also another reason why I'm like, I'm going to take August off, kind of regroup and try to make a game plan for the upcoming holidays. Because those are the big ones, really. So anybody on here that has a Racoma, I need to figure out how to get to one section without stitching to that section. I have one little section of this K that I need to go back over, and I can't remember how. I know it's easy. I'm just forgetting because I don't have to do that very often. It's probably so simple, but if I press start, it's just going to go through the whole thing again. I want to advance to that section, and I cannot remember how. So now I'm losing my train of thought because now I want to put this on there. But thank you guys. Kristen, I would love to have, you know, feedback. And again, it's going to be anonymous. So be honest with your feedback for anyone that's doing it. I'm really looking forward to the Christmas in July one. You go in here. I'm just, you know, I just need to regroup. Just need to regroup. I think that Kristen might be that's what someone else had suggested. Do them quarterly, maybe then have them like a class, and a class would be every bit of 200. Yeah, you could do many projects at once even, but definitely would charge more. Yeah, and it could be that I could pre-record them and then people could watch them, you know, whenever. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to think that me having that 8 o'clock time frame every Thursday, like, I don't think I can do that moving forward. That's hard. Like I said, my husband travels for work and I'm downstairs, and I just don't like having my kids just kind of, I mean, they're old enough to do their thing, but it's hard time. So no one knows about that. I want to finish that blanket. It is beautiful, but I got to figure out how to fix that one section. I think a class might be good, Kristen. I've even thought about doing, YouTube has where you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Not subscribe, because you guys are already that. Where I can have a, what is it called? Like you could pay like $5 a month, and then you could maybe have access to those things, but then I have to figure out how to get the supplies to you. So I thought about that as an option too. I don't know. I'm still thinking through it, and I would love y'all's thoughts. Okay. Join. You join the channel? Is that it? Anyone know about the Racoma? All right, let's see. File, save as Lauren. Cancel. Did I already save it? MRG. File, save as MRG. Need to move it back to PS. Save. File, save as H. Save. That's fine, Shayna. I need to look it up. File, save as GCA. File, save as Lauren. All right, let's look real quick. Racoma embroidery machine. How to advance stitch. the stop goes backwards. I'm trying to figure out how to go forwards because the design is already completed. I might be able to find it here. Let's see. I'm on the Racoma site.
Hello, and welcome to the Embroidery Design Series. In this one-part series, how to import and export a design. In setup mode. The lock in your embroidery status icon will appear as locked during embroidery mode, and selected, a message stating remove embroidery status will be done. Your Racoma embroidery machine reads DST files, the most common of all embroidery file types. If your embroidery file is in another file type, you will need to change. Once you have your DST file saved onto your USB, insert the or on your machine's memory. The design will display on the screen, and a smiley face icon. Navigate the pages to find the design you wish to mean. To delete the design, select the delete key represented by a blue X.
That's not it.
Once selected, a message.
It's probably in here, so let's see. Sorry guys, I wanted to show you the blanket, but I do not want to take it off until I have it done correctly. I might have to come back and show you. I was hoping I could just go, let's see, to videos on Racoma. I know I can call them. They'll help walk me through it, which is pretty cool they'll do, but let's see. I just want it to be very simple, like how to move it forward. I know it's so simple. I know it's one little button, and I'm just not remembering what to press. So that is awesome. No, it's not. It's annoying. Let's see. So, can I search within this channel how to FH button? Does that ring a bell? Backing up, floating on your Racoma. Still don't think that's right. Forwarding and rewinding a design. Let me see if this is it. I think this is what I need.
You can rewind and fast forward through your design by stitch count or by color stop using the floating key. To fast forward or rewind by stitch count, first click on the float icon. To rewind by stitch count, click on the reduce icon. To fast forward by stitch count, click on the addition icon.
Alright, you said float, but I don't know if I have that button. That's not the same machine. Let's stare over here. I don't want to mess it up. Alright, let's see. That's exactly what it is. It's the float key. It's doing it. Oh my gosh. See, it was very simple. I just had her, like I said, I don't ever really have to go forward. Sometimes I'll go back. I guess I just didn't pay attention that when the bobbin was running low, there was just a section that didn't stitch as well, and I just need to go back over it. So yay. So yeah, it was a float key. You just literally press that. Let's see if this works. I think it will. I just got to get it all the way to that section. Awesome. I love some troubleshooting. Thank you, Candy. That's awesome. See, again, guys, this is real world. Real world embroidery. And my other machines are quiet. It's going through the whole thing. That's awesome. It's a lot of stitches to get to the section that I need, but it's doing it and I'm happy. Okay. It's still going to that first letter. There's probably a way I could speed it up. I'm sure there's more for me to research. And I'm sorry I don't know how to do that. Get 2 more of these going while that's reaching it. It's basically just restitching every, not restitching, but going through like stitch by stitch. I'm sure there's a faster way to do it, but I'm just going to go with this now because it's working, and I'll do a little bit more research so that I'll know next time. But like I said, I haven't had to. The only thing I've ever had to do is back up just a little bit, like if I needed to fix something. And I guess I just didn't realize it hadn't stitched that. Like I thought maybe it was going to do that last, but then. Very simple though. We got it. We got it going. Thank y'all for being patient. Rainbows. Thank you, Candy. I'll check it out. when you're embroidering and all of a sudden this goes flying? I don't know what machine it came off of. I know it's from these two, and it's from one of the arms, but good golly molly. Oh, it's right under here. Why did that come off? It's just because we're on here live. That is too crazy. Like, literally, I was like, what is that noise? What just popped off? It's one of the knobs for the arms. I mean, it's not. Anyway, real life. I can't wait, Candy, to look at the top. The faster way. Whew. Okay, yeah, I need to eat. Can you tell? So obviously I'm going to do this before I completely take it off so I can show you that I have fixed it, that we problem solved together. But the next thing after I do it, I mean, I just did a whole lot of different items, like a ton. And the next thing that I need to do is really good product photo. And you know, I'm going to take it outside, I'm going to use my mannequin and really get some good product photos so that we can sell these moving forward, right? That's the goal. I don't take the pictures, it's like it's never been done. I mean, really, it's like it's never done. Kind of like in my nursing, if it's not documented, it can happen. Same thing, if you didn't take a picture of the item that you embroidered, you got nothing to show for it. These will be done before that's. It's okay. We've got 8. Alright, I'm just being quiet. Trying to problem solve. And I'm hungry. I hope you guys have gotten some work done too. This one's cute. I hadn't done this font yet, and it turned out super sweet. That one looks good. I love it. That purple is perfect. We're on the last letter. Just gotta catch when it actually does that section. and let me figure out how to do that, honestly. It's very simple, and I see there's some other buttons on there. I just need to go back and look at that section. But anyway, yay, I know Candy too. I didn't want to mess it up. I wanted to make sure. I don't have another one of these on hand. All right, so I'm just going to get the tearaway off the back. It comes off super easy. Get it out of all the little crevices here. Super easy as well. Tearaway is just the easiest to work with. I mean, the sticky would be harder to get through. Get off. But this is super easy, and I make sure I get it all off. Any kind of loose ends, I do cut. Since, you can see the back on these, right? Like, we're not hiding the backs of these blankets. Perfect. So you can see how easy that is. And then some of these just little tails that didn't cut off all the way. Done. So, phew, you're right, Candy. That was stressful because I thought I was messing it up. But it is gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And it fixed itself, thankfully. But a very thick font. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love it. So I've got 2 more of these to do. I'll do some really good product photos of these. I'll show you the other 2 colors. I'm really glad that I salvaged it. I hope you guys watching know this is real life embroidery. You see things happen while I'm doing things. And just know that's just what happens just day to day. Just having a problem solve, figure things out on the spot. But it's beautiful. I love the color choice that this person chose. I'm going to do one that's got the blue and white, and then I've got a plain blue one as well. Yeah, I think there was another one. I saw after I pressed the button again, it looked like there was another option, Candy, so I agree. I just wanted to fix it. I don't care if it took too long. So I've got a blue and white one that I will be doing next of these blankets that has the blue trim on the edges, and it's equally as gorgeous. I love it. I will, she picked different colors for all of them. None of them are matching colors to the outside, but I will be going through my thread charts and finding the exact match so that I can offer that. And then this one is just a solid blue, so the same blue but solid all the way through. So that's gonna be really cool. We're just doing a white monogram on that, so that's gonna be awesome. So hope that was fun to watch. Hope you guys got some work done too. I'm going to eat some lunch and just take a break from this room for a little bit, right? Some of these things stress me out. Hope y'all having a good day. I might do another live tomorrow to keep working through these. It really does help me. But I got this entire first sheet done of my samples. I've got to do, might work some tonight, I don't know. I have to do the gingham dresses and the pajamas, and then I have the cotton dresses that are all the different ones, like the cat, flamingo, giraffe, unicorn, dragon. The princess dresses, those don't get embroidered, thankfully. Swaddle blanket, I need to do 1 swaddle blanket. So actually, these 2 pages, I don't have anything on. So it's just these that I have left. So, ooh, I jumped. So I'll be working on them. I will probably do another live because, I mean, you guys literally helped salvage my own thing by being here, so I appreciate that. So anyway, y'all have a great rest of the day. Get some work done, get some play in, and maybe I'll catch you back here tomorrow. Bye, guys.